keep waiting for the fear to shrink, for the perfect moment to knock. But here's the truth. Tomorrow never feels quite as safe as we hope. You stand at the edge of the open road, the wind whispering your name, yet your feet stay rooted. Fear paints stories of what could go wrong, louder than the quiet hope of what might go right. What would you do if fear wasn't holding you back? We all carry invisible weights, doubt, regret, old voices echoing, "You're not enough." But living means daring anyway. Even when your hands shake, even when your heart questions every step. Imagine a sunrise spilling over the city skyline, lighting up cracked sidewalks and tired eyes. That light exists inside you too, waiting for the moment you say, "I'm ready." Ready to stop waiting, ready to start living. You were born with fire, not to burn down your dreams, but to light them. Yet somewhere, someone convinced you it was safer to dim your spark. Late at night, staring at cracked ceilings, do you hear that whisper? There's more to you than this. You scroll through highlight reels, comparing your scars to their filters, forgetting real life is messy. It bleeds, it breaks, it rebuilds. Your fire flickers under the ashes of fear, but it never dies. Tell me, when did you last feel truly alive? The road ahead won't always be smooth. Storms will test your resolve, but storms don't put out fire. They teach it to dance. Let your fear burn into fuel. Let your past pain become the spark. Start where you stand. Some nights are heavier than others. You stare into the dark, hoping it stares back with answers. But silence can be its own kind of teacher. We think healing means deleting every scar. Truth is, healing often means sitting with them, letting them speak, then letting them soften. You've carried guilt like a second skin, regrets that echo louder than your heartbeat. But what if I told you your worth was never tied to perfection? What would happen if you forgave yourself? Imagine a quiet forest after rain. Each drop catching moonlight, not asking permission to shine. That's you, still standing, still glowing, even in the dark. Leave space for your pain to breathe. Don't rush it away. What's one belief you're ready to let go of? Tell me below. What if you fail? What if you look foolish? What if you never even try? We waste years fearing outcomes that never arrive. Time slips like sand, and all that remains is what if? But the only real regret, staying silent when your heart was begging to speak. Fear isn't the enemy. Stagnation is. Picture an old mirror, cracked down the middle. The reflection isn't perfect, but it's still you. Raw, real, alive. When did you decide fear was stronger than your voice? What if courage isn't loud? What if it's the quiet act of showing up again tomorrow? Try, fail, learn, repeat. Every step forward, even trembling, beats standing still. One morning, you'll wake up differently. Not braver, not stronger, just tired of hiding. That's the day life truly starts. You'll see the same street, but the colors look brighter. You'll hear your inner critic, but this time, you'll talk back. No more waiting. I'm living today. The sun won't change, but you will. Because you'll stop treating your dreams like guests and start treating them like family. Show up for yourself, even when no one else claps. What would your life look like if you chose yourself every morning? Even small steps count. Even whispered promises matter. You are both the painter and the canvas. Some days will pour, and you'll wonder why you even bother. But rain doesn't drown seeds. It wakes them. You'll stumble. Plans will crumble. The voice inside may scream, "See, I told you it wouldn't work." But what if falling isn't the end? What if it's the dance? Picture city lights blurred by rain, streets still alive even in the storm. Your heart is that city. It beats, even when hope feels soggy and small. Don't curse the rain. Learn its rhythm. What storm taught you your greatest lesson? Share below. Every drop carries a message. Growth never happens under a cloudless sky. Your doubt feels safe because it's familiar, but safe can feel like suffocating. Freedom asks more of you. You built walls to protect your heart, but over time, they became a cage. What dream have you locked away? Keys often hide in painful places. Forgiveness, acceptance, courage to look at the scars without flinching. Imagine shattered chains at your feet, your lungs filling with air you forgot was yours. Life outside the cage is messy, but it's real. The walls kept pain out, but they kept joy out too. Step outside, even if your legs shake. You won't always feel ready. You won't always feel brave, but show up anyway. Real strength isn't loud. It's in the morning you rise, though the bed feels safer. The text you send, though your fingers tremble. Healing isn't one grand gesture. It's 1,000 quiet choices. When did you last surprise yourself by not quitting? You are not your worst day, not your darkest thought. You are the heartbeat that keeps going. Show up, speak up, stand up. This isn't the end, not the final chapter, not even close. Your past explains you, but it doesn't define you. What if the best lines are still unwritten? Think of an open road at sunset. Your car, half a tank, nowhere to be, except forward. That's your story now. Carry your scars like medals, not chains. What hope keeps your story moving? Tell me below. The pen is still in your hand. You've waited long enough for courage, for signs, for someone to save you. But you've always been the answer. The mirror reflects fear, but behind your eyes burns resolve. Now is messy, imperfect, real, and it's yours. What could you become if you moved now? Your heartbeat proves you're still here. Your breath proves there's time. Don't let fear write your story's end. Act, even if you're scared. Especially if you're scared. Share your journey below. Your truth might awaken someone else.